Balin defends the walls of Dale in today's Dawnless Days Total War Siege battle for you today. And today we have a glorious 3v3 as the Dwarves of Erebor and the Iron Hills join alongside the men of Dale defending against the armies of evil. We have two Dol Guldur armies assaulting from this side over here, and they are being joined by an army of the Eastlings that is assaulting from this other side over here, and they're already starting to land their Veriag warriors onto the wall here, getting those elite shock infantry off. And even got the Warlords of Rune here ready to go as well, taking some shots from the Archer Tower there. Yeah, these guys are not going to be messing around. As you can see, lots of axe infantry, Lokira and Macemen, and shock infantry are landing on this wall very, very quickly. So much so that they caught the defenders unawares, and they are already retreating. As you can see, the Dwarves of the Iron Hills here are defending the streets rather than defending the walls. They've got their lines of spears ready here to go. Khan River Guard. Then we've got Iron Guards behind the elite spears that, you know, are famed amongst the Iron Hills. Yes, these guys are probably going to do some nasty, nasty work. I mean, the balance of power is not with the defenders. They have about 4,000 man disadvantage, but they have some super elite units, and the dwarves are orc killers. They really, really are. Dol Guldur probably is one of the weaker factions, so it should be a very, very interesting siege battle, and I hope you guys are looking forward to it. So sit back, relax, and prepare for some Middle-earth madness, as already Dale is catching a light. But yes, this was a battle I think we did on the stream a little while ago, on a Dawnless Day stream, and I thought it was actually kind of a fun one. It was kind of, it's always fun to do like a Dale siege, and we actually kind of did a bit of a scenario, so I thought I'd cover it. And it's a pretty damn close battle as well, just to top it off. So yes, if you want to get involved in some Dawnless Days battles or streams, feel free to join my Discord. The link is down below in the description. And even if you don't want to join any battles, you just want to get involved in some of the like the banter and just some of the Total War chit chat there, then feel free to come and join as well. As you can see here, Guldur pikes moving up Merkwood trackers as well. Looks like, yeah, bring up all the pikes. I mean, we've neutralized all the towers, I guess, because well, we captured the gates, and that obviously kills like a whole bunch of warriors. Is like just half that, well, not half that unit, about a third of the Guldur blade unit there has been killed off. Yes, same on this side. So the defenders are not defending the walls; they're just going to defend the choke points here, and we have some Dalian swords already good to go. And Dale does look amazing. I mean, look at the armor and like the patterns on these shields. Dale has not been touched really since like it first got released all those years back when it was Rise of Mordor, not Dawnless Days, and it still looks amazing. Still, my armor, oh, die for it! It looks amazing.
Oi, you want some of this?
Truly, truly is awesome. I do love this. I mean, we'll put the reshade on, see if we can get it to look a little bit fancier. Actually, maybe not. It's a little bit darker actually, but still, looks awesome. It really does. But anyway, as you can see here, the orcs of Dol Guldur, they're getting ready. It seems like they're going to be sending in things like shock infantry and swords first. I mean, Guldur Glaives, I've learned in this siege battle, have basically the same stats as Champions of Dol Guldur, just slightly less morale, and a little less armor, I think. Just like 5 less armor. But actually, it's actually kind of worth bringing these guys in. You can spam them out. They're much cheaper. Oh my gosh! Look at this. Dale is on fire! I mean, devastation at 15% -1 morale. I think compared to like base Attila, they've actually like lessened the damage of fire on a city. It's, yeah, it does a lot less damage. Well, Lokira and Maceman here, pretty banged up. I wonder if that's again from the collapse of the towers. But yeah, Dale is very much on fire. I mean, at like 75% when it comes to vanilla Attila, they have like, it's like -13 morale. So some units just break almost instantly when they go into combat. But yeah, in TDD, they've kind of limited that. And you can see already a lot of Dale is being burnt down. You've got the Basilica here, which is like representing like the town center. They're dying here. And you have to be careful because collapsing streets and stuff, they actually do kill off units. So they do need to be careful of that. And you can see it happens here. Look at this. Iron Guards from the Erebor here have just been crushed. And that's from a falling building there. That is brutal. And that's technically won't go down as catapult kills, but really they should be dedicated to the catapult. So yeah, they need to be careful of that, the defenders, because yeah, city is going to start falling on them quite literally. Another Iron Guard over here from Erebor as well. So yeah, both Erebor and the Iron Hills bringing up their elite spears that they both share. But yes, as we are using the Iron Hills in this one, you're probably thinking, how the heck have you got the Iron Hills, Pope, into Dawnless Days? It comes with a submod. It's called the Last Breath submod. You can get it on the workshop. I'll leave a link for it in the description if you want to go and check it out. It's definitely worth doing. It's a whole bunch of factions, including the Iron Hills and also including... oh, it looks like we've got some combat here. Yeah, Dwarven warriors going in, and they are... the Loki Rim are going through the walls. What is going on? Where are they going? How do they get over here? Yeah, they're actually running away. I don't know where they're going, but they are actually turning and running, and the Dwarven warriors are following them. But yeah, what I was saying is that the Iron Hills are added, Khand is added, Dorwinian is added, and also... oh, I can't remember the last one. There is another one that's been added. I can't remember its name off the top of my head now. Somewhere, I'll remember in like a minute. Khand, Iron Hills, Dorwinian, and I feel like it's an evil faction, but I can't even remember. Nah, it's not coming to me. It's not coming. Oh, Umbar, that's it. Yeah, evil. Evil men. Why am I struggling? Umbar's probably one of my favorite factions as well, like the look. It's very unique. But yeah, look here, I'm actually finally getting engaged here by these Dwarven warriors. They can't escape anymore. And it looks like they're also attacking on this side over here as well. We've got a lot of shock going in here. Wards of Ruin. Jeez, these guys got focused down. 48 of them left. They're fighting against Khand and River Guard over here. Oh, they need to be careful. The buildings are still collapsing and they're killing more men. You need to be careful. Dale is falling down upon you. Quite literally. Yeah, as it like burns out, it like collapses. It's kind of cool. It is kind of destructive for the units. But yeah, these Khand and River Guard, they're losing to Shock and Tree. Makes sense. Shock will beat Spears. And again, we've got more clashes over here. Now the Orcs of Dol Guldur going in. We have some Guldur blades here, clashing with the Dalian men. Got some shipmen here that no longer have Javies, which, I don't know, that's kind of good, but also kind of not. They had like just one Javi volley, I think that would be kind of fine. The shipmen don't really hold up that well, I don't think. Yeah, the Guldur blades here, I think they should be beaten by the shipmen. They were weak anyway, and also Guldur blades aren't that great. But the other area is going to be difficult to push through. That was why we attacked on that point, because there's no pikes supporting here. All these are the choke points of pikes in them. We've got Dalian swords and pikes, and they have fused a full Javi unit up trying to weaken this choke point here with the Javis, and they did a decent job. Settlement is in ruin. Oh, I don't know why we come out here, but oh yeah, we're at 32%, so -2 morale now. Still not that much, but it's something, I guess. We're seeing attacks on other points here as well. We've got Guldur Glaives going in here. They are losing. They're taking on Iron Hill Warriors. Just 2 units of Iron Hill Warriors. I did say dwarves are orc killers. These guys don't mess about. Ningo fresh Guldur Glaives by the looks of it. I won't lie, watching this battle back, it's wanting me to rewatch The Hobbit, Battles of the Five Armies. I don't know, it's kind of a guilty pleasure. I feel like it's not the greatest of films, but who doesn't want to watch an awesome like siege battle? And seeing like Dol Guldur in action against the dwarves here, go, you can't complain. Banners of the Iron Hills are being held high. Show the men that they're taking ground. Guldur Glaives falling back. I don't know why necessarily. Maybe just not wanting to commit the extra troops. Who knows? Some Guldur Glaives clash as well. Pikes, though, not exactly going to break through this line. I don't know why I did send the troops forward here. Maybe just to harass the pikes and the swords. Maybe to try and, maybe to try and prevent them from retreating. If they ever thought of pulling out. Archers are now firing in as well. They're doing exactly the same sort of damage as the Javies did. And they're trying to focus on these Violent Watchmen. They're doing a good job. 59 of them left. Yeah, look at this. I mean, look at Dale. In despair here. Put the shader on. Oh. Not actually the greatest shader for this angle. Yeah. Dale is like on fire. And it's under fire. Yeah, it's not looking good there for those Dalian swords. Back on this side here, kind of even between the Shipman and the Goldor blades. I'll go back over to the other side to go and see how the Eastlings are doing against the Dwarves. It looks like they are taking on both Erebor and the Iron Hills at the moment. It seems like Dale is trying to take on two Goldor armies alone. Veriag warriors are being defeated here. It looks like the Khan River Guard are going to actually turn that fight around. Good to see. And the same over here, really. It looks like... So yeah, so the replay did unfortunately crash, but we are basically back where we left off, and you can see the Veriag Veriag warriors have got nowhere, and they're still fighting against the Iron Guard, and now they have to deal with Sons of the Hill by the looks of it. We've got to take on a full strength Sons of the Hill, and they're going to try and take these guys. Oh my, that is rough. I mean, if these buildings collapse, there's going to be a lot of elite dwarves dying, and that's all I'm worried about. For the dwarves' sake, anyway. I feel like I've got to root for the defenders, you know. Got to root for the forces of good against these evil men and orcs. Yeah, there you go. Sons of the Hill, they are. I think, yeah. Well, actually, no. Two died. I don't know if that's got anything to do with buildings collapsing. To be honest, but yeah, they should beat those Veriags anyway, and they look like they're doing a good job. Dwarves actually are looking pretty strong on this side, holding back a lot of assaults here, but we are also seeing Clan Axemen now coming up, and they're jabbing at, I don't know what's retreating, the Dwarven Warriors. Okay, yes, I mean, the Javies are exceptionally good. Why is the camera being a pain here? This is my real battle, fighting the camera. But yeah, Clan Axemen do a lot of damage to the Javies, but after that, they're pretty useless. Light Axemen, they aren't exactly going to be able to break through this line of spears, and they're also vulnerable to archers anyway. Looks like they're being shot by Dwarven range travelers. Back on this side over here, those pikes have been defending this breach point here, this choke point, sorry, are now dying to shock infantry. Don't often see this, pike being defeated by shock, but they have been focused down so heavily that is just the case. There is now a shipman waiting in behind. And I imagine this shock's just going to carry on into these shipmen, we'll see. Actually, they disrespect the swords so much that they're going to just turn their backs on the enemy, like, how dare you even dare to fight us? Yeah, the shipmen there waiting patiently for their enemies. We've got pikes now setting up over here, along with swords. We have got some dwarves now moving over to the side. I guess maybe Dale requested some reinforcements. Dwarven warriors here from the Iron Hills coming forward. Again, it seems as though the dwarves and the men of Dale are going to be forced back here. Well, at least the men of Dale are, so they're losing. This Dwarven warrior, or this Dwarven axe infantry is pretty healthy. But the pikes might change that. They might start to force them back. They're going to need some pikes or polearms of their own to try and make a difference. The artillery is still firing, by the way. It's just destroying random parts of the city. We're up to 48% of the city being destroyed at this point. It's insane. The amount of damage being done. Still not broken through over here. Either shock and pikes are trying to make a difference. Poking away, stabbing away. Dwarves are actually trying to retreat some forces. Actually, these guys are breaking, but they are retreating their boar hunters over here. They're just going to sacrifice these Iron Hill warriors, I guess, just try and slow down the orcs as they try and make an evacuation. As the area that they're actually defending is actually just the dead end. Like, the street just goes to a dead end. They need to get those boar hunters out to maybe try and retreat back towards the citadel. If they can make it. Looks like the Dalian swords over here are trying to do their best as well. This great city of Dale is being devastated, as it will in a few years' time, by Smaug. Or I guess maybe did Smaug come first. I guess maybe Smaug came before this, like when Dawnless Days is set. I'm not really sure. Be interesting to see. But that'd be something cool to add into the campaign, like a Smaug event, him coming and just like occupying Erebor. And then you could have like Sauron trying to influence him and get him on your side. That would be cool. We've got Warriors of the Eredmith in there that they help rout those clan axemen, and as you can see there, the Eastling threat is kind of being dealt with. The Eastling players seem to bring a lot of these clan axemen, which is all well and good. Problem is that once they get into the once they throw in their jabbies, they're not going to be able to break through. And I don't know if they're really that great for a siege sort of idea. Yeah, it's got a lot of Variac bowmen as well, which they are good bows, but they're also melee infantry, so at least he's not out of infantry when it comes to, well, yeah, just the infantry, I guess. He's not going to be out of it. And he's got a decent amount of ammunition left, so if you can use it to maybe like focus down pikes, we've got Iron Hill pikes back there, Violent Watchmen. We also have a 2 Morden in reserve. Yeah, there's plenty of nasty pikes and polearms waiting, and as you can see, yeah, 2 Mordens there. We've got Iron Fortress Guardians, good crossbows. We've got Dragon Slayers, some good pikes as well. There is lots and lots of Sons of the Hill. Yeah, they got good stuff being kept in reserve here. Rightly so, they're gonna need it. Again, the glaives are just kind of slicing and dicing their way through these swords like a hot knife through butter. Doing a glorious job. And there's hundreds more orcs yet to come up. I mean, we've got also trolls and stuff which are yet to be committed. I mean, I brought 2 units of Olokai here, and then my ally, I think, has brought a further 1. So we are looking good when it comes to trolls. That also influences the balance of power, to be fair. Trolls do a massive influence to that because they're like beasts of war. So the balance power just makes it like... seems to think that they can have a massive influence, which they can, but archers and polearms and pikes can also have a massive influence on killing them. Again, dwarves valiantly hold on. Gosh, it does look awesome. Dale is truly burning down. The pikes doing their bit though. They're poking away, just harassing these sort of axes, trying to keep them at bay. And they're also well now. I mean, the dwarves are screwed because they are surrounded. Goldo glaives will just slice and dice them from both sides now. Take their heads. It looks like it's going to be some dwarf meat tonight for the orcs, but they win anyway. They don't, they'll be going without a meal, and probably without a life. We've got Dalian Swords over here, and Violent Guard, actually.
The unit is running from the enemy.
Not sure how easy you are able to see it. I feel like in the shadows, it's a bit hard to see stuff, and I know YouTube brings down the quality of what I'm seeing to what you guys see. We have Violent Guard here, they're fighting against the Eastlings, doing their bit. Trying to hold these evil men at bay, and I think that's one of the last actual axe infantry units that they have available, like Loki Rim. They have polearms here, which I totally did not see these guys. They also going to be very useful. Could be a big target though. Yeah, we've got another polearm back here, and that Onager, which has just been burning a load of stuff. But yeah, as you can see here, the dwarves are actually making a massive offensive, and they are actually pushing back the Eastlings here. That Maceman is fully routed, and now it's onto some clan axemen to hold back what looks like a lot of Sons of the Hill and various other shock infantry. We've got Dwarven warriors as well. Yeah, a lot of nasty stuff. And we've got archers moving up as well, as you can see here. These bardings, and it also looks like we've got some yeomen. They're all just going to set up in this sort of area here, I imagine, and just start shooting down into these Variac bowmen. And probably the polearms as well, trying to do damage to them. Speaking of polearms, the ones up here are in fact winning their fight against the Dalian Swords. I'd expect no less. Is a weak swords unit. They're losing decisively, and look at this, the orcs have got in behind. So the orcs have brushed through what remains the Dalian defenses here, and are now almost onto the final defense. I mean, this is the
We have
choke
gained
point for the
the
final
upper
defense
hand.
here, where these Iron Guard are. And then, yeah, there is the cap point. So they're almost there. Just one more choke point, really, and they're almost on it. They've got some Watchmen here and some Daily Swords. It's a very similar defense to what we saw earlier. And, yeah, Goldo Glaives fighting Violent Guard there. I don't know how these Locurum... Oh, it's... I remember now. Because the Violent Guard, they came up this way, then flanked, so they've kind of surrounded the Locurum at the moment. Another Locurum here is stopping any more units from coming down this passageway, but they are getting focused down for just standing here. Look at that, losing about 10 men per volley at the moment. Maybe even
Enemy
more.
units have returned to the battle.
And the Axemen over here, the Clan Axemen, trying to javvy their way through out of their issues. Looks like the Dwarves having none of it. They're just slicing and dicing these Axemen.
The men are broken and running for their lives.
Yeah, I mean, the war is very Mithrin illusion, but it seems like their Erebor Axe Infantry here doing absolutely fine. They're punching these Clan Axemen in the face. Oh my gosh, the Javi volleys are getting more and more intense, and actually it's causing the Erebor Axe Warriors to lose as well. It might not matter for long though, because Erebor has broken through here. They'll surround this unit of Clan Axemen. Then they should be all dealt with. There's also a sword unit that's got down here. Daily Swords, don't know if they just rallied or something. They're engaging archers here. I don't think they'll win. These archers aren't too bad in melee, and they're healthy. Just hold them up though. Stops them from firing for a little bit. But yeah, actually, it does look like these things could be in a whole lot of trouble here. More and more orcs joining the fight, and they're trying to get in and try and flank these pikes. The pikes having none of it. Keep poking away. Take as many of these orcs down with you as possible. Maybe to capture the gates. Oh, they recaptured this gate here. Alright, so the dwarves are making some decent progress. Actually, well, they could defeat these Variag bowmen. Even though it says that they're winning. I don't know. Variag bowmen did used to be really good at melee, I feel like. But I feel like they've since lessened that ability. But they're still really good as actual bow infantry, like bows, because, well, bows are just super OP now. Shoot just about anything and kill it. Got a couple of these Iron Guard here somehow getting surrounded by these Variags, and they are actually losing. So the Variags, and that is how war goes. No one wins, everyone is a loser. Well, I guess you'd be a loser if you were one of these artillery crew, because I mean, you are responsible for burning this city down. I feel like the dwarves and the men of Dale are not going to treat you well, whatever happens. Best to fall on your sword now rather than carry on the fight. It looks like Dale's general is actually about to get surrounded and killed off here. He's got, looks like archers to one side. Yeah, archers with plenty of ammo. Jeez. And then on the other side, there are, in fact, a polearm unit here. So they should be able to squeeze this general unit here from Dale and get it killed off. Now it looks like the final assault is actually starting to take place over here as well. As you can see, we have a general engaged down here, Iron Guard general. Fight on, dwarves with the Iron Hills. Trying to get some flanking shots now. It's actually quite difficult for us to use our archers inside because these Mirkwood trackers are such a large unit that, yeah, it's difficult to try and find like an actual spot where they could be used. Iron Guards against Golden Glaives, that's not going to be a fun fight for the Golden Glaives. Yeah, I've actually got a little bit of a flanking force going on around here as well. Golden Glaives managed to get some bardings here. So yeah, these elite tier 4 archers, they're going to be sliced and diced. Overwhelming numbers is starting to now make more of an effect because Golgaldor, you can usually bring a lot of infantry, which we're doing exactly that. You can see we're even bringing up some fresh Golden Glaives just to help that fight. And yes, as Golgaldor, we can just throw around lots and lots of units around to this back point here, try and just to stretch the dwarves and men of Dale. It's as simple as that, really. Again, look at this. I mean, I imagine they're getting a good amount of kills fighting these shock infantry, but they can't hold them back forever. There's just more and more. I mean, still yet to see the trolls in action. And what's next up? Oh, I was going to say, is it shock infantry again? But it's not. They're actually putting a pole arm into the breach here. Or is it a Tomb Warden of all things? They're actually coming into a Tomb Warden. I'm surprised. I mean, it's taking some shots by the looks of it, taking a bit of the battering. But I imagine we'll see like some Locrium archers or Variag Bowmen to set up and just shoot them. We'll see though. Archers here getting beaten, I think, by Erebor warriors. Axe warriors. There's still a chevron. I wonder if they've earned this, killing so many men. I've actually got Mirkwood trackers out here trying to support my ally. I didn't mean to send them this way, but I thought pathfinding started to have effect, and I was like, screw it, let's do it. But yeah, the two Warrens here starting to retreat. They saw the threat of being shot by trackers, and they were like, nah, let's get out of here. Yeah, these dwarves are killing quite a lot. They're losing, but they are killing a lot of orcs, and actually they're going to kill more if these tracks accidentally go into combat. This is one of the problems, pathfinding. I think trying to set these guys up is a bit of a faff, really. Finally, we've got trolls inside the settlement. Guys just going to wait patiently, you know, just lumber forward when needs be. Settlement damage is at 83%. 83. It's at -5 morale now, is the enemy's morale, which is pretty decent. If it wasn't that, like, all the units left are probably elites, so they have probably insane morale anyway. And we've got Manchu claimers here trying to hold back the orcs. One of my favorite looking units is the Manchu claimers, and they're on the run! Cowards! Yeah, look at this. They're going to retreat with the Tomb Wardens, try and get back behind these Dragon Slayers, I imagine. And that will be tough to break through. Manchu Claimers and then Dragon Slayers. I only lost 2 of these Manchu Claimers. Insane. They are starting to drop a little bit. I think that's just guys getting chased off. Yeah, you can see, look at them. They're running for their lives. They're like, get out of here. The orcs are too many. And now they're down to their final defense, and it's 4,000, we'll call it 5,000 against 750. Certainly is going to be very much against the dwarves and the men of Dale at this point. Iron Fortress Guardians keeping absolutely like focused down right now. Got another Iron Guard coming forward here. Kind of hard to support these infantry fights. So I mean, they're winning anyway, but I mean, yeah, get the archers in here now is pretty difficult. Pikes maybe. I don't think they have any bows that can easily just like shoot over an arc and get these golden pikes. So they might be okay. We're also capturing every minor point over here, just so we can help with morale debuff as well. There's kind of a big thing. There's one more over here as well. We could definitely probably send like a unit to go and take that out. Archer fire into Iron Fortress Guardian with almost full ammunition is a sad sight, that's for sure. Shows the strength of this unit though. Only wavering at 14 men, finally broken.
We're going to die. The enemy have rallied their units.
Dwarves have been routed there, and it's now on to the final defense. The final choke point before it gets to the cap point. There is no running back now, Dwarves. This is all you have to hold here. Same on this side, really. But the orcs are not attacking here just yet. Being a bit more patient, they're wanting to shoot these pikes, and probably rightly so. There's some nasty units in them. We've got, what, Dragon Slayer. I think there's an Iron Hill Pikeman. We've got Mansion Claimers. They're throwing it all in there. I think there's another Mansion Claimer at Barnes in there. Yeah, they're throwing in everything. It's kind of insane. Kind of insane. Waiting on what is going to go in first. I imagine it might be archers. I imagine either archers out of ammo or like archers going to go up with ammo and they'll try and just pierce this defense here. I mean, they're trying to do that right now. I mean, they're trying to get side shots down this sort of like road here, trying to get them into the back of these guys. Not really working at the moment. Maybe it's going to be time for the trolls. They are coming forward. Maybe it's their time to shine. We'll see. It's the least dwarven thing I've ever heard you them do. Here we go, the dwarves, Iron Guard repositioning, reordering, getting their shield wall intact, perfect, airtight, so no one breaks through. The pikes will also try and do the same as well.
Blades! Blades! I'll give them that!
There you go, the volleys keep flying on in. Iron Guard's still dropping. Oh, Iron Guard is general at 60 out of 100, wavering. So is that Iron Guard Pike, or Iron Hill Pike over there. As is the Dragon Slayer at 60. That is huge. But, looks like Iron Guards are going to be out. Erebor is charging down the hill. Guess maybe he thinks the game's up now that the Iron Hills are routing. I don't know. We got Barrack Guard here, I think these guys are. Yeah, Barrack Guard going into battle against Pikes. I don't feel like the Pikes should have any issue here. And they have the range over the Axemen. Yeah, it's just a bit of a slog as we wait. Nothing really happening. A slog there going on. Oh, we are seeing trolls come forward though now. Finally, the heavy hitters are going in. This might be exactly what Dogaldor needs to try and break through. Let's see what happens. Whoosh! Flatten those dwarves. Send them back in. Keep flattening them, boys. Pancake dwarves is what we want. They're actually kind of doing a decent job. Allowing shock infantry to rush forward as well. Might be able to break through, who knows. Dwarves can, trolls can pull through if they wanted to. They are like such a large unit they could, but I feel like against the spear unit, probably not best for them, especially against this spear unit, a Iron Guard. Yeah, they're doing okay, but they're not exactly dying any quicker. Barrack Guard, again, done okay, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's enough for them to stop right now. More men breaking? Oh, Golden Pikes are breaking. That's not a good sign. Seems like Barnes actually turning it around over on this side here. Is he actually going to just like defeat these guys? I mean, there is the Bane and Steps General. There's some more shock here, so I guess there actually is kind of a lot still to go in. I mean, these things are nearly out. Trolls are winning here, though. Good to see. See the dwarves valiantly holding on. The backs of combat even, but they are about half strength now. And they're dropping quickly. You've got shock infantry now shifting across this side, Dwarven Barrack Guard. Seeing how dire it is over here, it's like, yeah, well, let's try and fell these trolls with our huge axes. As you can see, Olokai, they're making their way. Smashing their way through. Archer's still firing down. Still struggling to get angles, you can see obstructed. I don't know what by. What is the final count? Yeah, it's still 83%. So they failed to burn all the city down, but they get in there, that's for sure. I'm going to fast forward for this last bit because we're just kind of dragging our way through. I think we can tell that with the numbers left, we're not expecting the dwarves or the Men of Dale to be pulling off a victory here. It's just a matter of when, not if, the dwarves die here. They are actually killing off more of these polearms, though. These halberdiers here are like actually being beaten, which is kind of funny. But yeah, I am focusing down with Merkle trackers into the back of these mansion claimers, still failing to kill any of them. It's actually insane. These guys should be dying, but they're not. I'm sorry if my commentary has been a little off today. I am absolutely boiling when I'm recording this. We're like in the middle of our, I don't know if it's our heat wave for the year, but it's like high 20s, low 30s, like 31 in some places I think today in the UK. I'm absolutely boiling. Us Brits are just not designed for hot weather, I think. It's going to be mild and drizzly. But yeah, I'm slowly succumbing to the heat. And yeah, so it's I do apologise, it's not been the greatest, but it's certainly been a fun battle. And it's always good to see the dwarves in action, and still, even now, with defeat facing them head on, Balin charges down this hill, and he's taken on so many glaives, so many. Keep slicing and dicing, my boy, with your sexy ass bodyguard. They just don't mess around, do they? I do like the Dwarven scenarios when we do them. But there is literally seconds left of this battle now. So I'm expecting a sort of like a mass rout. They did actually defeat the polearms there. Good on them. Now they're sending in, yeah, the remains of the Manchester to hold back the Glaives here. Try and do what they can. I actually can't remember how this sort of ends, so I'm going to presume it's a chain route or something must take place. And polearms are back. I don't know why they just don't send in the bowmen. But yeah. And what else we got over here? We haven't actually got much in the way of infantry. What is left is here. And actually going to see the shock. Don't know why he pulled out that combat. Goldor Glaives are not doing that great here. Yeah, we are going to see a mass rout. Barnes starting to waver. The troops over there break to the trolls. And there you go. We have a Pyrrhic victory. And we'll end the replay and have a quick look at the end results. So, yes, I was playing this one, like I said at the beginning of this battle. This was a battle covered in TDD stream a little while ago. And as you can see, some decent kills for my infantry. 107 kills with the Goldor Blades, 113 with the Goldor Glaives. Champions of Goldor getting 145, the other two never seeing action. And 121 kills with my Mirkwood Trackers. My Trolls, again, didn't really get too many great kills. Then we have Chagatai Khan, or I think it's Bulk, playing as these slings. 137 kills with the Bane of the Steppes. 141 kills with the Clan Axeman here. But yeah, I mean, Eastling's actually got annihilated, really. 109 kills with his Clan Axeman there. His Locurim did not do that great. His Halberdiers, though, 157 kills. Locurim Arch is getting 111, and the Veriag's getting 359. It's very nice for them, actually. Then we have Zach playing as the final Duggledore army. 241 kills with one of his Glaives is excellent. 209 with another one over here. 100 kills with the Mirkwood Trackers, 122 with another one there. And then his Mirkwood Raiders getting 141 kills. Very nice. Then we have Cyrus playing as the Iron Hills, getting 145 kills with his Iron Hill Warriors. His Ered Mithrin Axe, like Warriors of Ered Mithrin here. The Shock Infantry getting 155. 188 with the Sons of the Hill. 137 with the Karnan River Guard, and yeah, nothing else really getting too many kills. That's actually pretty appalling for the crossbows. Should have maybe just brought like axes or javies or something like that. Then we have Ike playing as Erebor. 202 kills with Balin. Here's not too shabby at all. 222 kills with the Dwarven Warriors. 219 with the Dwarven Barrack Guard. 209 with an Erebor Axe Warrior there. 127 with the Iron Guards. Then 110 with his Dwarven Range Travelers. Then we have Thundernut playing as the Dalian army. 132 kills with the Vineland Guards. 135 with the Dalian Swords. 109 with the Vineland Guards here. And then 106, 132 kills with his Bardings. Not too shabby either. But there you go, guys. So Dale has burnt to the ground as the forces of Dol Guldur and the Eastlings reign triumphant over this famous city. What will this hold for Middle-earth? I do not know. But I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, do remember to leave a like. Subscribe if you're new around here. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.